Call again and see if you found anything. Okay, call to order, Powell City Council meeting October 20th, 2015. City Clerk, take the roll.
Councilman Guy.
Here.
Councilman Carpio. Here. Councilman Earl.
Here.
Councilman Rich. Here. Mayor Lincoln.
Here.
Here.
Pledge allegiance. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please stand for, I guess we'll have a moment of silence for the person up there tonight. And just, we could just still have a moment of silence for Dave Reed. He passed away Sunday evening and was a long, big supporter of our town. So we just have a moment of silence, please. Okay, thank you. We're going to move into the public comments. Sherry Cross, if you could just come up to the podium.
Hi, I'm Sherry Cross, and I have one question. Is the code enforcement officer allowed to identify himself as Cornwall Police Department?
I'm going to say no, Tim. So he shouldn't identify himself as a Cornwall police officer. He should only identify himself as a Cornwall code enforcement officer.
Because there was an incident either last Monday or Tuesday morning when he come at my door and woke me up out of a sound sleep. And he first knock after I woke up, he was knocking pretty hard. And he said that he was Cornersville Police Department. And I had to get up and get dressed to answer the door. Then he knocked again and then identified himself as Cornersville Police Department over a complaint my dog that I have that was doing its business in other people's property up on Crawford Avenue. Okay, and I know he said that I was seen on film that he won't. This will be the last time he comes to my residence. The next time he's going to file a complaint, and it's up to a $2,000 fine or something.
Tom,
It would be-
let's have your side because
It would be
the
a-
chief too. Was the chief
Yeah.
involved in this?
It would be $1,000.
He approached my
Okay,
my
wait
door.
a second. I'm sorry. Okay. Being advised by our solicitor,
Okay.
if you could write this statement on paper, signed statement,
I'll try.
And-
I broke my wrist.
get somebody, maybe you have a friend or something,
Yeah.
or you can type something up and you can sign it, turn it into City Hall here, and we can investigate that and make contact with you after we do our investigation on that.
Yeah, because normally I take her around the back, and she poops in our backyards, in my language.
That's okay.
But, I do carry poop bags with me when I walk her around the city. But I do it normally like late at night because, I don't trust her around certain people. Okay, she's people-friendly dog, but certain people she's, not.
But you would just give us some kind of statement that we can review, and then come, you can leave, please, that information also, so we can make contact with you and
Okay.
discuss what our findings with you on that in terms of.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there a time limit that I should not turn it in? Could I
When
just
it's
drop you off every
yes.
day?
There are 9 to 5. 9 to 5 is is when City Hall is open from Monday to Friday.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for coming out. I really
You're
appreciate it.
welcome.
Awesome.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. I'm just here to give a quick update for Osmo Rec
hearing that Armstrong Cable made a $5,000
that's-
donation to the redevelopment
yes,
authority,
yes,
which
yes,
I'm
yes.
hearing that they were going to use towards it.
Okay, perfect,
Towards
then we
at
don't have to.
East Park. I'm just saying, you know, I mean, I just thank
Michael,
you to
last time
Armstrong
I
for their
spoke with
donation,
him,
but that's what I'm
he
hearing.
said that he had just spoken with someone, but he wasn't sure yet what was gonna happen, he would let me know, so I'm gonna go into that.
Yeah,
But you
we're gonna let,
Armstrong.
we'll just let it out, because that's what was being said to Councilman Herman.
Okay,
East Park.
thanks for letting everyone know.
Thank you. Thanks, Kelly.
We will be picking out new equipment for 12 Streets Park, probably before the end of the year, that will be installed before spring. And then also CDBG money was requested through, some people in the community to redo the Mountain Creek, tennis courts, so I'm assuming that's probably gonna get getting done. I don't know if you guys have finalized that or not, but if that does happen, that's CDBG money, city council doing that. I also want to say, well, as you all may know, we recently lost a board member, Dave Reed, and we're all very saddened by this loss. Director Ward was really honored to have him as our public relations officer, and he's always a positive and kind person. He's always willing to do any job that we ask of him, and he's not going to miss him. He's one of the most, and that's about it.
And I talked to Dave's cousin who's handling all the arrangements for the family for Dave's funeral and everything. And she had asked me to run out and do the flowers, want to make a donation to College Red Board in Dave's memory, then please do so. We appreciate them wanting to direct money toward that board. Thursday's funeral at 1 o'clock. The Lumber community will come. East Town Martucci's. It's going to end at the Green Ridge Memorial Park out on 119. So it's be nice to take a nice send off.
Thank you.
All right. So no treasurer tonight. We're going to move right to controller Blaine Brooks.
Evening, Mayor and Council. Controller's report for October 20, 2015. In your package, you'll see, front page of your report is our general funds through PNC. There's, $686,523.93. Those accounts, as you keep going through, you'll see that there's, different escrow accounts, pension accounts in there for different agency funds. Special revenues is for our recreation account right now. There's, $14,450.19 in that. Liquid fuels account, $150,138.87. Couple other things that just recently happened. We took some of our Pliget accounts at Scottsdale Bank, or from the main, like where Pliget was, transferred them all to Scottsdale Bank Trust. That was our capital reserve, our capital improvement, and our parking revitalization. Right now, that is account at Scottsdale Bank Trust has $169,883.41 in there. And just wanted to note that I don't know how they would want to address this, but under the advice of our auditor, he said that we should be reporting at council meetings the senior citizen center numbers and also the community center numbers. I don't know if you want me to be doing that, if you want that done under a councilman, or how you want to go about that.
As they are to
Yeah. So then, that's what we'll do, start reporting on when it's paid. Okay. Yep.
Thank you. moving on to correspondence. We have a Wreaths Across America submitted here to Miss Linda Shear. She's the CHS Patriot sponsor. They plan to participate in the Wreaths Across America again this year for the 7th consecutive year. A $15 donation will place a wreath on the grave of veteran in National Cemetery of Allegheny, Bridgeville, PA. Checks should be made out to Wreaths Across America, mailed to Linda Shear, CHS Patriots Inc., 304 Stadium Road, Collinsville, PA 15425-1964. Deadline is November 13th. Anyone having questions should contact Ms. Shear at 724-322-1494. They're hoping to sponsor a minimum of 500 wreaths this year, and they want to actually take a bus to Bridgeville for the annual wreath laying on Saturday, December 12, 2014. If you have any questions or would like to participate, you can contact Ms. Shear or email her at lshear@casdfalcons.org. And she said, may we never forget how truly blessed we are, even in difficult times, and attach an order form. Thank you for continued support, and God bless the name of this great nation. So if you want to participate, please contact the Collinsville Patriots and help you. Other correspondence is from the Collinsville Lions Club. They currently have been using the building in the city-owned parking lot behind the Collinsville Ministries and behind the Collinsville Moose, and they're actually asking for us to do a long-term lease with them so they can continue to store their items that they use for the Lions Club, the Christmas decorations, their Lions Square concerts, their Christmas decorations, and et cetera. Oh, you have it. Okay. I'm going to let Councilman Rich, since we have it here, can just let him read that. Is that okay? Let you read.
You want to do it right now? Be resolved by the City Council, City of Collinsville, to enter into agreement with the Collinsville Lions Club for the usage of old parking lot attendance shed located on Orchard Alley for use as storage and other club-related matters. There will be no charge from the city, but the Lions Club has agreed to keep up the maintenance of the building, and I so move.
Is there a second? Second.
What, about 2 years ago, I met with the Lions, and I also I met with the officer, Mr. Bob McDowell, and of course, Councilman Guyer, the Lions. They asked us to use that building, and they would continue to maintain it. Nobody was in it. They kind of advertised it as we did with the rest of our properties. They've been using it very effectively. There is no electricity in the building, so there's no cost to the city. But they store all their items in it. I don't have a problem with this.
Anybody else? Good. City Clerk, take the vote.
Councilman Herman.
Guyer.
Yes.
Councilman Carpenter. Yes. Councilman Rich.
Yes.
Mayor Lynch.
Yes. Okay. All right, just one other correspondence. Just let the community know that the redevelopment authority is going to be starting going door to door. We'll be showing, we'll have proper IDs to do, ask city residents to complete a survey, which is very important for our community block funding. So if they come to your door, please take a couple minutes to answer their questions, because those surveys will go back to the state, and that's how they'll be able to fund our projects in that area. I know some of this is going to be dealt with paving some streets over by the Collinsville Senior Center on that side of town. So I really appreciate the ones that are home, and please take. Okay, scratch that. If you just please take the time to answer their questions or survey, it would be very beneficial to the city and our community block funding. While on this, it's been brought to my attention by our health code officer that for some reason the demolition companies that are coming into our city are forgetting that they need to get permits to demo in the city of Collinsville. We have had 3 different contractors, companies now that our officer has had to approach and remind them that they have to come in to get their permits. So I just want to remind the community that if you're having a house torn down, it doesn't matter, you got to get a permit. Please call our Collinsville Health Good Officer, 724-628-2020, extension 207, and he'll get you the proper information and tell you exactly what to do. But please remember that, because it's a pretty big deal that we have had 3 different companies come into the city recently and not get a permit. So just please, you can handle your business. The other one I just want to say before we get into the regular agenda is that today we had Governor Wolf come to the city of Collinsville. First thing is we did not invite the governor to come here today. He chose to come here. I really would love for him to come back when he actually would like to take a tour of our town and see how good of how nice of an area we have here and actually meet the public, the residents here. I'm very disappointed that he came here today, had a press conference in our public building, and excluded the public from coming in. I'm sorry, but that if you want to have a press conference, please take it to a private business here or somewhere else and do your business there. This is a public building, and our residents deserve to be inside this building today. And you should have been a man enough to answer their questions, because right now the state is in crisis. We have a lot of people around here, especially our school districts, that are hurting because this budget won't pass. And it's time to get back to the table and get this budget passed so we can move on with our lives. But I really want the governor to come back and he can actually meet with all of us and have a good conversation about our town, because today we were just used for our meeting spot for him to promote his budget propaganda impasse that was going on today. I'm sorry. It's a big deal when the governor comes in.
Don't apologize.
It's a big deal when the governor comes to town, and I really wanted to be here to meet him, but I
I do
the fact
understand. I want you to.
the fact that
For that
the
reason.
public came down here and they were, I don't even know how legally they're allowed to stop somebody from coming into a public building like that, especially our building. It's just, to me, this wasn't the place to do his press conference, and that should not have happened here. And I apologize. We really were out of the loop on this whole deal, but I really wish that he would come back and actually have a town meeting, because that's what it was said to be, and that definitely was on a town meeting. But moving on. I'm going to approve the minutes from September's meeting. Be resolved by the City Council of the City of Collinsville to approve the minutes from the September 15, 2015 City Council meeting. I so move. Is there a second? Second. City Clerk, take the vote.
Councilman Rich.
Yes.
Councilman Guy.
Yes.
Councilman Harmon.
Yes.
Councilman Carter. Mayor Lo.
Yes. We're going to waive the 4-day rule. Be resolved by the City Council of the City of Collinsville to waive the 4-day resolution rule to allow for items submitted after the 4-day rule to be read at the meeting tonight. Such resolutions will be marked with an asterisk. I so move. Is there a second? Second. City Clerk, take the vote.
Councilman Carter.
Yes.
Councilman Guy.
Yes.
Councilman Harmon.
Yes.
Councilman Rich.
Yes.
Mayor Lo.
Yes. All right, going on to the police department report. Guys, I tell you, we've been getting slammed with calls this year. They've responded to over 400 calls in September. We actually did about 60 traffic citations, 22 non-traffic. I just want to let the public know that we do have, our officers are going to be watching some heavily traveled intersections in the city to enforce the stop signs and speeding on certain areas of the town. I know that we have a lot of complaints about that, and we've heard, and the chief and I are working on getting those things enforced. So I'm sure you've been seeing them in different places now, sitting and just letting people know when you come to this intersection, please stop, because you never know if you're going to get somebody crossing the street or get in a traffic accident. And next week, for the Halloween parade on Tuesday evening, I know our police are going to be out and about. The police auxiliary will be out. They'll be out during the traffic control. I'm talking about trick or treat. We'll get to that. But anything else, Chief?
Another wave of progressive driving coming up the end of this month.
So it'll be,
The
how long
money's
does that
already
last?
in the pipeline, so we're not affected by the state budget or anything.
How long does that last?
It'll probably take about 2 weeks to complete.
Okay. driving will be coming up. We actually put up signs on 119. I see those up, so you know the guys are going to be out and about enforcing all traffic violations. So. Okay, so we're going to do the next resolution. Christmas. Calling the Christmas parade. It's hosted by New Haven Homes. Be resolved by the City of Collinsville, by the City Council of the City of Collinsville to close West Apple Street to North Pittsburgh Street to Crawford Avenue. Crawford Avenue to Somerset Trust on Saturday, December 5th, 2015 for the annual New Haven Host Christmas Parade, pending review and approval of police chief and fire chief. I so move. Is there a second? This will be the last year that New Haven Host is going to be sponsoring the parade.
What's the time on that, Mayor? I'm thinking.
I was told originally by the Chief Topper that it was 7 p.m., but I know that they were having discussions about doing it earlier, so we'll have to get that time. I know there was.
Can I speak to that? Just a second.
Are you on the meeting?
I'm on the
Speak.
meeting.
Thank you, Chuck.
The event at the Murphy Hall is gonna cease at 4:30, then they're gonna start because it's gonna get dark about 4:30 is when we're gonna start the parade.
Oh, wonderful.
And then, so about 5:30, the parade will be over, and then they're gonna go at Somerset Trust where, Santa Claus will be there as well.
Great. I know that they were trying to get that for any day.
That was what the committee decided.
So the staging for the parade is going to be over at Murphy Hall?
Well,
No, it's going to be the normal spot because the parade is very.
there's an all-day event
It's
at
going to be
Murphy
on
Hall.
it's going to be on this side of the river. They're going to go across the bridge and it's going to end. Yes, they changed the route this year because Somerset Trust asked them to end the parade at their bank because they're going to do Santa Claus is going to do all they're going to stop the Somerset Trust. Kids can still go to the Bower Hall to get their retreat bags. Are they still doing fireworks? Because I know the chief said when you changed the route that they probably weren't
I don't
fireworks going to happen.
think of that was not discussed.
Okay, I didn't know if that was going to happen or not. But they changed the route so they could finish it instead of being inside Bower Hall. They're going to finish it at Somerset Trust. It's
One of
gonna
the
be very,
goals
very
was to
short.
have Santa Claus in the same Santa Claus in different locations so that somehow people or kids think it's real.
That's great. I think it's great. I look forward to it. I'm glad they're moving everything to the fifth.
You don't have to know who that is.
Santa Claus? Whoa! No, I don't really.
Okay, City Clerk, take.
There you go, Brad.
Councilman Guyer.
Yes.
Councilman Rich.
Yes.
Councilman Corbian.
Yes.
Councilman Herman.
Yes.
Mayor Lincoln.
Yes.
Say you're the best.
Okay, we're gonna move over to the parking lot agreement with the hotel people. Be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Collinsville to approve the parking lot lease agreement with Trailside Lodging LP and Lesser's Estoppel Certificate and agreement with the Reinvestment Fund Inc. attached here to and incorporated herein and to direct and authorize the mayor and city clerk to execute such documents on behalf of the city. I so move. Is there a second? Second. Well, I'm gonna let Brad summarize because
Yeah.
the final.
Basically, this is the verbiage for the lease with the parking lot area. So we had a lot of general conversations about the parking lot that they needed. It was the old Little League ball field. We had lots of general conversations. This puts it in writing and gives us what we need to have our protections in place for the city. Basically, they're going to handle the improvements and the maintenance of the lot, and they'll also handle the insurance, and we'll have the lease with them.
How long will this for? For 30 years. And if they would cease to be a hotel, then that is null and void, that comes back to the city.
Who's that property?
No, they're leasing it. They're leasing it. So, yeah,
The property remains the city's property. They would have to then
Are they going? They're gonna put
essentially, it's about the same agreement we agreed to